Good morning everybody, I'm Peter Fullerton and fishing is my passion. We've come up the beach this morning, a hell of a trip up in the dark. The beaches are all washed out, nearly got bogged a few times. Swell's pumping, waves breaking everywhere out there. This little reef runs along, there's a little gap in the reef just over there. A little bit more depth. We're going to drop a bait out there with the drone today, see if we can get ourselves a pink snapper. So I got Poseidon Prone drone here, got my little herring all trussed up, got a float, works really well with a snapper and stops you from getting snags as well. Three-way swivel, fairly long leader to a sinker, only a light sinker, we don't need to pull a big sinker out from hundreds of meters because it's only the prongs that hold it in the bottom anyhow. Lackey band and then my dropper loop. We just hook that dropper loop up. Open it up first. It's all hooked up and we're good to fly. Where are we going? Over there. There we go. All hangs down beautiful, the main line's well away from the drone with that rig, and out we go. Just looking for the edge of the reef out there. Getting in some broken ground now, good snapper feeding country, that'll do us. Drop there, return home. Crinkle that loose line up before she sinks into the waves and we're good. Just got to get a bite now. Something having a bit of a bite on this line. Doesn't feel like a huge bite. Big solid bait, you normally don't get pickers on them. I was just rigging up a second rod thinking that I might try two. It's going to be a bit slow, here we go. Definitely something chewing on it. Well, that's the results of my first drop. Just the little bites I could feel. It's a wirra, they're no good to eat. So we'll have to let that one go. We don't want him coming off our bag limit. They're classed as a demersal species. Just had a big whack from the snapper and they didn't set the hook. Bugger. Just got that rod in and this one took off. Thought he might have been in the reef for a minute then. Not a lot of banging going on. Hopefully it's not a ray. Bit of kick in there. Oh, that's hard work. Pulling one drone rod in and going straight back to the next one. It's a fish. It's not a ray. What do we got? I just packed up the car, I was going to move spots. Suddenly it started happening. Missed the snapper bite in the other rod. Then this one took off. Might have got the depth dialed in now. Oh, got the burn happening on my forearm. No electric wheels here. Staying down deep. Still not getting a lot of kick out of it. It's coming pretty much straight in. It's not going up and down the beach. What have we got? Can't see it. Staying deep. It's in that wave now. Oh, have I got the burn happening now? Come on. Doesn't want to come that last bit in. It's right in that wave, but I can't see it. Come on. Almost there. It's in underneath that weed. Good tail. What do we got? Looks like pinky actually. Yep, pinky. Surprised by that. I think all the weed confused me. Oh, that's half a mission completed. Nice panty. Nice little pink snapper. With a special float rig. There we go. Nice little panty. Get another one of them. I'll be happy with that. About to send my second rod out. We started getting a few nibbles on this one, so we'll hold off for a sec. Tighten up the drag, so if something grabs it, we'll set the hook. Fairly small knocks at the moment, but normally just getting a bit of attention brings the big one in that comes and smashes it like that. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, that's certainly not what was doing those nibbles. That's a real one. Oh, good thing I didn't send that other bait out. This is a big one, this one. It's a lot bigger than that last one. Big knocks, big fish. Thought I'd set this first bait out, take my time, change the battery on the drone before I send the second rod out. Because I thought I had the depth dialed in now where the snapper are setting. Sure enough, didn't take long. It's coming with me now. Sometimes it's a bit like leading the dog on a lead. When you're fishing with a drone, you're bringing the fish along the bottom, not like in a boat pulling them away. So they really can kick up stink when they get to the back of the waves. Oh, big head knocks. Big head knocks. This one gave me a heap of stick at the start. Getting a bit more stubborn now. Not going the way he wants to go. Oh. Oh. Come on. Big pinky. This ain't no penny. Oh, I'm out of condition. Haven't been doing much fishing with all the rubbish weather. Getting real forearm burns today. Big head shakes. Come on. Must be close, it came with that wave. Just slugging it out there now. Doesn't want to come that last little bit. Oh yeah, big tail fin. Ooh-wee! Ooh-wee! Donkey! Ooh-wee! Now that's a pinko! Ooh-wee! There you go. That's what we like to see. There we go. That was what was worth braving the cold this morning. Nearly getting bugged a few times. Nice pinky. That'll be like 8 kilos worth of fish there, I reckon. Very nice. Okay, on our way home we're going to throw a few of those. See if we can find one of those winter greenbacks. Swell's certainly surging at the moment, but it looks good all the same. That swell is just surging today. It's just sucked out before the next huge wave comes in. All those rocks are exposed. The next minute the wave's right up there, making it difficult. So I'll just go over this rig again that I'm using for the snapper. I've got my long sinker lead, I've got my float here. I try to keep a little bit of line space between the float and the bait. And that's just so, especially when you're using circle hooks, that you'll get the classic circle hook up in the corner of the jaw. I have found that if that's tied up there, you're not going to easily roll the hook into the corner of the jaw. When I first started using this rig, I was actually dropping a few bites and I couldn't really work out why, but we're definitely getting a lot more bites on this rig. You can imagine normally your bait's sitting down in the kelp, the snapper's not going to find it very easily, but with this rig with a long sinker lead, you got this bait floating backwards and forth in the swell. You got the bright coloured float, and then you can see there's even munch marks in the float. The snapper come up and bite the floats even. It's just giving your bait a lot more visibility. I've been using this rig for over a year now. I can honestly say I don't think I've even been snagged to the point where I've lost my hooks in over a year. I've got the sinker on a lighter leader, and the hooks obviously don't snag down in the reef. I always use a light sinker, and quite often when you're pulling in, this is coming across the surface. I've even caught a tailer, it's like a lure coming through when I've got no bait on, when I've been winding my line in. So give it a go sometime, you might be surprised. That's it for this episode, and I'll catch you next time.